Something I forgot to mention when I lay these boards, I started doing this, especially because this is getting close to the final layer, but is after I epoxy these, get them all nailed down, and then of course you need to clean up the edges. I make sure clean up the edge because the next boards are going to butt up against this edge. But I've got a little bit of leftover typically of the thickened epoxy, and I take that brush and I'll work it in case if there's any little gaps in these pieces I just laid down. I found that I started kind of doing that. I started doing on the sides instead of waiting until it was done and then coming back. It's just as easy to, or it's just easier almost to, the piece of the board you just put down, just go back with a brush and fill in the gaps, because there'll be some gaps. Hopefully not, you don't want too big of gaps, you want real small ones. In fact, these are fitting real nicely, but down here occasionally you'll get a little gap. It might be a millimeter or something like that in some spots. But anyway, I forgot to mention that. Kind of do that as I go along. And also in the center. So when I put these second set of boards up, I'll fill that center gap along the keel also with a little bit of thickened epoxy.